Welcome, folks, and we bring you this live commentary from Grey P in Port Elizabeth. Up next on our right-hand side in black, we have Parktown as they're kicking off, and receiving the kick is Hudson Park from East London. Next to me is Jono Kruger. Welcome, Jono.
Thanks a lot. Great to be here. We see Hudson take it up early.
And we've got Mark Hahn at the base there, feeding to AV. Good feet work, good hands.
Oh, great offload.
Yeah, there was good work there by the offload from AV. First name AV, second name is Mabasela. They've had a couple of positional changes here with Hudson Park. We have Marcelo Flemmer, who was playing fly half on Saturday. He's been moved to fullback, and AV has been moved to fly half. We had a couple of changes in the forwards as well, with Zuko Palazzi coming in as Lucette prop.
So Parktown looking to dominate here as they receive the first put-in of the scrum. And then number 20, Kunene.
We've got a tight head here. Jono straight away to Jono. Looking ground. A good turnaround ball there by Hudson Park. AV, they're putting them under pressure now. They're chasing back. And Parktown have only got one man on defend. He's going to kick it back. And this is good possession for Hudson Park as it comes off his boot. Play on. We've got all offsides, I thought so. All in front of the kicker, no one retreating back the 10 metres, and unfortunately for Parktown, they've now conceded a penalty, and the ref has given him options. Jono, he's basically, he can have it a scrum down there or penalty here, and looks like Hudson's taken a penalty. Yeah,
not the best of starts here for Parktown, wanting to capitalise in the opening stage of this game, getting a tight hit on the scrum, and then not retreating from the exit kick. But let's see how the line-out pans out, and should be an interesting game.
Yeah, both sides had good wins on Saturday, so look, in the perfect conditions today. The weather's completely different to what we had on Saturday's conditions today. A lot lighter breeze, good warm day, so good for Radney Rugby. Cleared up there by Hudson Park, by Jacobs. Good ball carry, taking it up. Hans waiting for it. AV. Good hands hit. Oh, unfortunately a hands hit again by Nagalo. Parktown now looking to clear their exit here. And there's no advantage in the game back for the scrum here.
Number 10 from Parktown, Cameron Curriths, looking to take the ball and maybe even get a clean break there. But a little bit scrappy in the opening plays here. Both sides feeling each other out, looking for something to work off. Hudson taking the territorial advantage here. Scrum down to Parktown though on the 22.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what the exit strategy is going to be. If they're going to have a runner going up and then a kick, or if they're going to kick it straight from hand. Good work there by Hudson Park in the scrum, putting Parktown under a lot of pressure up front. Been some good rugby today, Jono.
Been some fantastic games. We've just had Selborne College versus Jeppe. Selborne coming away as victors there. It's just been an amazing weekend and a bit of rugby.
Yeah, folks, there's 86 schools playing rugby here today all around Grey College and around PE. It's been entertaining weekends rugby, as we've got Parktown now off the back, picking up. Mark Hahn going for the turnover ball.
Chimbidi doing well off the base, off the side of the scrum there, taking the ball up. Parktown looking to play close quarters, and they're looking to exit there by the number 10, Curriths. He puts it down into midfield, and Hudson counter.
Bulalani Ngalo's got the ball. He knows one way, and that's straight up the middle. A very hard, strong runner. Out to Hahn, to AV, looking up to Wolf. Good ball carrier as they're making roads inside the Parktown half. Back into AV, looking to move the ball outside wide. We've got Timbaru playing in at centre as he goes to ground. Good work there by Hans again. We're going up to Uvili Tele as he starts moving the way into the half of Parktown. Back into Thompson, into Ngamane. Good clean ball here by Mark Hines to Marcella, to Mumbaru. Good work here by Hudson Park. They're just trying to build up the phases. Hahn's going to look to go to the left-hand side. He goes to Thompson, who's knocked it backwards, unfortunately, and been dived on by the ref. Seems to want to give a penalty, but he's not 100% certain. Yep. Unfortunately, diving on the player there, John, is not allowed.
Yeah, Parktown looking to counteract there and regain possession, but doing it illegally so.
It was good phase building up Hudson Park, looking just to maybe just take it up a little bit more, just going a bit too wide too quickly, and it's just making it easier for the Parktown defensive lines to shift across and hold him at bay for a while.
Yeah, good continuity there by Hudson, and Parktown equal to the task defensively. Some big boys with some big hits there in the opening stages of this game.
Good ball there to Kyle Rogers. Good work here by Hudson Park as they look to drive it up. I'm sure they'll use their strength as they look to dominate this game with a maul. It's good work there by the forwards as they just keep on driving up the middle. Bases are right. You can see they just got their structures right as they keep on working. The advantage given to Hudson Park. Mark Hines looking to get that ball. Good work here to the left-hand side. They've got a number over here. Great work. Great defensive work there by Parktown, but the ref's going to come back for that penalty. And that was a great driving maul there from Hudson Park, using their forwards to their strengths at this moment. Seem to be just a little bit stronger with their forwards. Their pack seems to be a little bit more controlled. But yet again, we haven't really seen Parktown with too much ball. Yeah,
I think control being the operative word there. Just it's really good control and structure as they took that maul up. Legs driving. And continue to just direct all the way up into the 22, and then with a breakaway there from Hudson. Good work in the opening stage of this game.
Yeah, we've just gone into the first 6 minutes, and I think Hudson Park just want to take these 3 points for polls. I might have wanted to see them kick it out again and seen them use that maul to their advantage, but I think they're trying to stick to their game plan, put points on the board and then restart again. So let's see if AV can get this kick over. And it looks like he's just pushed it to the left-hand side. I think it's going to be a good game to watch. I think it's going to evenly match these two sides. It depends on the if there were any injuries incurred on Saturday's games, how the niggles are feeling, how the body's feeling. To have a turnaround game in 2 days is always tough. So it's going to be the side that's conditioned well, who's going to bounce back, I think, in this game. Fleming got in a great take there. Good work. Great showing of the ball. Good work up to Wolf. He takes a good carry there by the loose head prop. Hahn at the base, waiting to feed Avi. Good work there by Avi. Oh, great cap. He's got to the outside. Man on the outside. Oh! Just thought he would give that ball a little bit earlier, and I can tell you now it would have been a try under the post. Great work there by Avi.
Yeah, showing some amazing footwork there. And unfortunately, just the timing of the pass, not getting to the desired hands. Support was there. Everything was in the favor, and really just not finishing off there. Unlucky for Hudson. A great break there. Parktown really under some pressure here. And pressure also in the scrum. So they're going to need to clear here and relieve some pressure.
As they look to carry up close to quarters where the forwards are, so they can try and get just to suck in those defenders.
Galuteke trying to step and bob and weave through his defenders. And this is a good clear by Corridors.
Manyaka's got the ball. No interference by the ref. I don't think he's made a little knock in there. Great hands. Oh,
just cleaned up there by number 15, Wonga Matubabuta. That's quite a name to pronounce. Charge down there by Hudson, but Parktown come away with it, taking it up in their forwards. Number 2, Darnell Usugwa doing well. This is number 6, looking for some space, Carl Timmerman.
That's his good defensive work here by Hudson Park. They've known for that.
As and here comes a break here through number 19, Darnell Chinsimbidi. And Parktown making some good meters here. They're in the midfield, just inside the 10. Number 8 is looking to burrow through. Number 5, Damien van der Skaaf is in support. The ball comes out to the pod. Number 3 playing through the back there. Leinart to the back line and looking to chip into space, but goes over the in goal.
Yeah, that's a silly mistake by Marcelo Fleming. He knew that he touched it and he just casually let the ball roll back in the in-goal line and then dotted the ball down. So, silly mistake there, but he's putting his side a bit under pressure. I think he would have been relieved to just let it go, dot it down and have a 22.
Well,
So
maybe a sign of opening nerves and
we just spoke about the defensive lines of Hudson Parks and how well they've been over the last few weeks, and they're straight through the gap. The Parktown guy went through and made a huge round. Now let's see Hudson Parks under a lot of pressure, and let's see how they can defend this line.
Parktown looking strong when they take the ball forward with their big bollocking runners. So we're in for a game here.
Scrumming time here, they just seem to be feeling each other. Both packs here trying to get the upper hand on each other. Just going to restart the scrum. Pick up by number 8. Taken well defended outside on the blind side there by Hudson Park as they just build up phases here. Good ball carry there by Parktown as they work their way up the field. Yet again, good carries over the line. Has he been held up?
Very close here.
Held up yet again. He's just short. Good work here. Good defensive work here by Hudson Park. They're really holding on here as Parktown are putting them under a lot of pressure. They've got numbers on the outside. They use it well, Parktown. Good defensive work there by Hudson Park.
Number 15, Wonga, looking to find some space.
They've just lost a bit.
The forwards are content to take it up, doing well here as they set in their pods. And number 2 particular, Darnell Usugwa, looking very strong.
The ref's just going back for an early infringement by Hudson Park as there was
Scrummy takes it quick, plays it to this number 2, Darnell Usugwa, almost burrowing over the line.
They've got numbers outside on the right here, John. If they just spread it out wide quickly, the Hudson Park could be in big trouble. Good work there by number 2.
Donald Usugwa looking very strong in this passage of play here.
Yeah, the good ball carry there. We actually just spoke. They had numbers on the outside. And they went back to the big ball carrier who made good yards and a great try at the end of the day. Hudson Park defending very well in stages and just, I think, infringed early on in an earlier ruck, as you can see. And that was good work by Parktown.
So Parktown deciding to keep it close and in amongst their forwards. And this number 2, Donald Usugwa, too strong.
Yeah, it's good running, good feet work too. He had to drive his way over that, and it's good to see the big guy getting the ball over the line. And the conversion has been made, so Parktown take the lead 7-5 with 13 minutes gone.
Is it 7-5 or 7-0?
7-0.
I think Hudson would be a little bit disappointed.
Yep.
They put a lot of pressure on in the opening phases of the game and got into Parktown's half and were unable to capitalize. So
they've had a lot of good line breaks, and folks, like you said, this is a great sponsor we've had here from Advice Works. They're bringing all these guys add to the value of us giving you this game. It's brought to you live from Port Elizabeth through School Sports Live, and that's a great kickoff, and he's gone. Oh!
Refs bringing it back, saying it didn't go over the 10. This is a touch and go call. If we get the replay there, we're able to see just what happened, but ref on the field is not always able to see and has to make a decision. Split seconds sometimes.
Yeah. That was close. It was a great work there by the flanker Jacobs. Seemed to be in for all money on that ball. And unfortunately, maybe he was in front of the kicker, John. Maybe that could be the call, that we were busy watching the kickoff and we weren't actually watching whether or not he was actually in front.
Yeah, I think Parktown happy with that decision as they take the scrum here. Ball going wide, number 10 looking to just place it over and turn the Hudson defence, and gathered by number 21, Galetuka. This was good work here by Parktown. Enterprising player. The ball going through the hands, and they look to restructure.
Good carry there by Parktown as they work their way up the field. Yet out to number 2 again. He seems to be their big ball carrying, running player, making yards.
Donnell Usugwa.
And unfortunately, just knocking it on there in the contact. Hudson Park seemed to be a little under pressure, just seemed to be holding back. It was a good work there by the fly half, just putting them on the back foot. And unfortunately, Bulalani slipped as he turned and just allowed those 3 runners from Parktown to get in behind that ball and secure it again. And then unfortunately, a knock on there by the number 2.
Yeah, some clever work there by Cameron Curraths. Yeah, just chipping over into the space and turning the Hudson defense around. Crowd's enjoying the sunshine. Great day of rugby here at Grey High School. Hudson under pressure, but the ball comes out.
It's good work there by Balani. He's a big, great carry, ball carrier. He sets it up now. And Hudson Park now look to get out of this. Back to AV, charge down. Oh, fortunate enough for the Parktown guard, it slipped down. Otherwise, could have been another try to them quite easily. Hudson Park seem to be a little bit flustered at the moment, Jono. They seem to just to settle down a bit. They're trying to maybe rush things and making a little bit of errors as they go in forward and just allowing Parktown back into this game. And they seem to be settling a lot better, Parktown, than Hudson Park has.
Number 18, Franco Duplessis, if that is him, according to our sheets here. He got the ball in the face as he charged down. Think you're seeing some stars there for a while.
So Marcelo gets the kickoff now into the half of Parktown. Good hands, good running play, great
Good
running out here.
play, yeah.
Great defensive work there by Hudson Park. Parktown now look to keep it close as they drive up the centre of the field. That's great work there by them. Yet again to the hook as he makes good round, good carry.
Hudson doing well there to meet them at the advantage line. Looks like a high tackle there. Playing advantage for Parktown. Parktown doing well to set up their pods and keep it nice and tight. The next pod ready, but no advantage played. Penalty to Parktown.
Yeah, the last couple of minutes, Hudson Park has had no ball at all. They've had no possession. I think it's been good work by Parktown for holding on the ball, doing the simple things right, using their strengths, and seems like they enjoy going up the middle, up the sides, using the pods, and they're putting Hudson Park under a lot of pressure at the moment. They've got a line up now with 5 meters just outside 5 meters, about 7 meters from the line, and let's see if Hudson Park's going to defend this line up to the jump or they're going to pull it down.
Short line out here by Parktown. And they go to the front ball.
Great work there by Carl Rogers as he finds the he steals that line out ball defensively for Hudson Park as they're trying to get this ball literally about 30 seconds. Good clearance there by Mark Hahn, and just gives a little bit of relief to Hudson Park. Carl Rogers has been a good line-out jumper for the last 2 years for the Hudson Park team. He's the captain of the side and a very good line-out jumper, reads the game very well. So don't be surprised if he gets up again in front of this ball again and just puts more pressure on Parktown. Yeah.
Hudson's been impressive in the set pieces as Parktown look to relaunch their attack from a similar position. They get it right this time and they look for the driving maul and making some meters here.
Yeah, they're doing very well at the back as they keep that ball. They're still going, and Carl Rogers getting right through the middle. That is great work by him, just stopping them down, which is legally done. Yet again, good carry here by the Parktown forwards. They're really giving it to Hudson Park.
That man again, Darnell Sigwa, coming in with some intensity, but trips just before the line. This is good defense by Hudson as Parktown look to launch another attack. Darnell Sigwa again, the key man in the attacking option.
Yeah, Hudson Park just getting their lines right here at the moment. They're just holding on. They're pushing them back slightly. You just don't know how long they're going to be able to hold on to this defensive line, and they just keep on going to their strengths, John, and they're just going to give it up to the man. Good patience here from great defensive work there by Hudson Park.
Number 8 looking good here in these opening encounters. Paki Lau doing really well here. Gets back up onto his feet and Parktown keeping it really tight. as they burrow through there, but well defended by Hudson, not giving them an inch. They look to go wide here, and they do so. Stepping on the inside, bobbing, weaving, and
work.
over for a try. Looks like it was number 15.
Wanga.
Matubatuba.
It's a mouthful, Jono.
So you can read it for yourself there. But good enterprising play. As we see the replay here, Parktown keeping it very close and tight, and really forcing Hudson to keep it close defensively. And then when they went wide, having the steppers needed to get over for the try.
Yeah, the first 10 minutes we had Hudson Park really putting Parktown under a lot of pressure with quite a few line breaks with their backs. I think we've got two sort of different types of teams here. We've got one with the good forwards, work well together unit. They're going to try and keep it close. Yeah. And we've got another side here that wants to run the ball in the back. So it's going to be interesting to see if Hudson Park can adapt in the next 10 minutes and just try and get that ball, maybe make it a bit looser, move this pack of forwards around and see if they can work their way back into this game. They just haven't had the ball in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah. Curras with the kick. And strikes well.
Yeah, Hudson Park has had a tendency in this year to come back from behind, folks. They've won a lot of their games from being down at half-time. They're obviously a very conditioned side, and they obviously know how to work through their problems in the sort of the first half of this year. So they can't leave it for too late. They've obviously got to try and get some score on the board, and you can tell you now they're not going to sit down and lie down.
So anybody's game, yeah, still in the opening phases. Yeah, 20 minutes down of this game, and Parktown with 2 tries, but Hudson looking to come back with a great kickoff there.
Yeah, great kickoff, yeah.
So just what Hudson would be looking for. Good restart, ball going their way, line out to Hudson.
But Setu throwing in the ball. I'm sure he'll go to Rogers at the front. Unfortunately, just lost it a bit too high there, but good work there by Parktown, and they steal that ball from the line out. And they're really looking to dominate up front here with their forwards, and they're really using the
number 2, Donnell Osigwa.
Really been a good runner for them at the moment. Their Flavstein doing things pretty well.
Carruthers with a big chip. Number 8 does well to hold that on. But Parktown looking to counteract and get the penalty. Unlucky there from Hudson.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the ref was right there, Jono. He made that call, saw the hands going. Unfortunately, there's a ruck or more forms. You cannot use your hands. And Hudson Park, unfortunately, that's been put under a lot of pressure. Has he found his kick? Yes, he has.
Good kick there by Cameron Carruthers.
Been quite impressive with this pack of forwards by Parktown, Jono. They really work well together. They obviously got some big runners here. Number 3's from Parktown, a big boy. And then number 2 as well. They really run well off each other. And they look like they're going to be using those guys a lot around and just tiring out this Hudson Park pack of forwards.
As Osigwa looks to take it to the back and set up that more. Making some meters here. And Donnell Osigwa again for another try. Well, yeah. He's been a standout player so far in this game.
The last, they've been very structured, very clever. They've just been kept it to the basics. They've worked to their strengths, and they've really shown to dominate Hudson Park up front here in the forwards, and especially making groundwork there and made it look easy.
Yeah. That man, Donnell Osigwa, with his second try of the match. As we see the replay, we're back live. I think... yeah, we go back to the replay. Great line out there from the back, and set well, and Hudson unable to stop that driving maul. So 3 tries in here with a conversion to come.
Yeah, it was good work. They were clever there. They knew in one of the lineouts early on where Carl Rogers went to the ball in the front. So what they did was short lineout, shifted to the back, kept the ball there quite quickly, and a good work by the forwards in the with the line to go. They've been very impressive with their driving mauls. Their forwards have been great carrying up there, so they're well deserved of the scoreline at the moment. Unfortunately, just pushing it to the left in the score state. 19-0 just before half-time now. Hudson Park's going to have to do something in the next 5 minutes to try and recover. Otherwise, this game's going to go pear-shaped for them.
Yeah, there we go. Cameron Carruthers doing well, but that time not converting. I think Parktown have done really well to get the territorial advantage as well as possession, and just applied pressure on Hudson. But Hudson in the opening stages showing what they're capable of, and
yeah, it's a good kickoff again.
Kickoff goes to number 8, Pakilau, who takes it up with interest.
Yeah, good strong running. He's showing some great ground here today. They've really done the basics as they look now to just kick it back on. I think he's kicked it directly into touch, so maybe this will be a little opportunity for Hudson Park to try and see if they can use their big driving maul that they showed early on in the game. We were very solid in that, and they really showed that they could maul up very well. They haven't had much ball to try and do that again. It looks like they're going to a short line out. Great work there by Hudson Parks. Good sack there by Parktown. Hudson Park looked now just to drive it up from the line out. Good work there by Wolf as he's just been moving across side to side. Great defensive work there by Parktown. Good work there by Taylor as he takes a great driving maul up there, using great speed work now. Just getting a bit slow ball, yeah.
Number 22 has looked...
Oh, here we go. Hudson Park on the outside. He's got men on the outside. Fleming looks scared. Going. Great work there inside. Tumbamure.
Oh.
No knock by the ref. Says carry on, play on. Markhan picks it up. Back to the centre. Bokolo just short of the line as the ball gets taken to ground now. Rolling away. Men got outside, plenty men on the outside of Hudson Park. Let's see how they're going to work it. Good work there by Patsele. Hudson Park need good ball here. Great defensive work there. Oh, great feet by Avey. Oh, what a try.
Wow. Well, Hudson deciding to do something about the lead that Parktown has acquired, and coming back strongly, playing the same type of pattern and same type of game plan as Parktown did in the earlier stages of the game, and paying dividends here, Lal. The ball needed to go wide. There was a massive overlap, but as you see here in the replay, AV just doing so well with just phenomenal stepping there.
2 feet work. That's great work.
Wow.
Yeah, he showed early on, Jono, he's got great vision, he's got great work, he knows when to go, know when to basically sidestep. I want to try and see Hudson Park get that ball out of the base a little bit quicker. They had numbers to burn, and it just seemed to be holding up there a bit slower and waiting for, I don't know what the scrum was waiting for, but that ball's got to come, and I think their backs are really looking full of running and they want to make it work well.
Some good enterprising play there by the forwards, keeping the ball alive, able to keep on their feet and offloading the ball at contact, which gave them some good momentum and go forward ball. And from there they were able to launch the attack, but it came from a good line out, some tight pods punching it up and then going wide. So good response here by Hudson. Parktown looking to kick off deep.
Mark Hans underneath it. He takes it back to AV. They're going to look to run. Great feet. Oh, again. Unbelievable work here. They're up to the wing. Great work here by Jacobs. Jacobs to Wolf. Looks like he's knocked it on. It looks like there's a big knock here to Jacobs. And maybe that's when he lost it instead of passing it, Johnny. Maybe he just took a knock to the head and the ball losing it in contact. But yet again, when Hudson Park look to run with the ball, they look very, very dangerous.
Avuyile, my back there, is just looking so dangerous. great stepping off both left and right foot. So really a danger there for Parktown. Someone to watch there.
Yeah, I think they need to try and get that ball out to them and move this big pack of forwards of Parktown around a bit. It's hot. We know that forwards generally they're biggish guys and they don't like to run that across one side to the other side, and I think that's Hudson Park's game plan. Yeah, if it was for me, is to try and keep that ball moving as quickly as they can. The problem is, John, is that they're not getting the ball. So I think the ref has called for half-time.
Yeah.
And we go to half-time here, folks, with the score 19-5 ahead to Parktown, and we'll be back shortly just after this.
We're all going somewhere, but we're not all getting there the same way. That's why Standard is now personal. Personal to your journey. To your next big idea, big deal, big win. Your next I do. You need a bank that's human above all else. That fosters interactions above transactions. That encourages accountability, not just accounts. Because when you step onto your next, we step up to your next dream turned reality. Your next, siyakubongela mntanam, usebenzile. So what's your next? Because wherever you're going, we'd love to come along for the journey. Standard Bank, moving forward.
Someone's looking good, eh?
So,
hi folks, you can see it's still half-time. Yeah, we do have an injury that was called at half-time, and unfortunately they just attending to his injury. We're not too sure what it is. The van's just in front of us. We know that it could be Jacobs, the loose head, the left flank from Hudson Park.
So we're back live here at the Standard Bank Grey High School Rugby Festival, and it's brought to you in association with Powerade and supported by Algoa FM. Beautiful scenes here at Grey High School, Port Elizabeth. Great game underhand here. Parktown leading 19-5 against Hudson, but some enterprising rugby being played, and I still think it's anybody's game here. Hudson shown that they've got the skill and the attacking prowess to take this one out of the bag. Parktown's got the pack and maybe territorial advantage from the first half to maybe seal this game as well. So anybody's game. Hudson would want to start the second half with a lot of intensity and really just regain momentum. When they've got the ball in hand, they're looking very strong.
Yeah, I think that's the key, John. Ball in hand is important. I think Parktown has shown that when they've had the ball in hand, they've worked their way up the field very well. They've been patient on the attack, and they've used their strengths very well. And you can see straight away their number 2, who has scored 2 tries, Darnell Usagaru, has been pretty impressive. The tight head prop has been also very impressive from their side, Kala Mundima. And they've carried the ball exceptionally well, and it's led to their trials. All 3 trials have been very well structured and very close to the rucks and mauls.
Yeah.
You can see, folks, we've got some spectators there. We've got some supporters there from Hudson Park looking on in this game. And I tell you what, it's an absolutely beautiful day here in Port Elizabeth. A slight breeze moving from left to right of your screen. We've got a nice crowd in here. There's I think 86 school sides playing rugby in and around the school. They've got 1, 2, 3 fields, plus this one is 4, and they've used a couple of grounds in and around Port Elizabeth, and it's been really, really entertaining rugby. It's been enjoyable rugby to watch, and hopefully the second half's going to just be as entertaining as the whole weekend's been.
So ambulance still in the field. Looking to do whatever is necessary to make sure that player safety is met, and the teams are ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, and I'm sure the coaches from Hudson Park, Adam Robinson and James Winstanley, would have had a stern talking to the Hudson Park side and tell them to get possession, start moving the pack around, and just try and keep that ball away from those tight fives of Parktown.
The young hopeful there with ball in hand, spinning and getting his handling ready for his future clashes.
It's been really entertaining. There's folks. There's a lot of stuff here to come and watch. There's we've got some slides here. We've got a big jumping castles for the kids. We've got a spur tent here as well. So it's a great day to come down for the young kids to be here. There's lots of different sides playing on 4 different fields. And it's been a great initiative that we can bring to you this live game across the globe from School Sports Live. Catch us on Twitter, on Facebook, and on YouTube. It's been sponsored this weekend by Standard Bank in association with Powerade and also supported by Algoa FM.
So Marcelo Flemmer looking to get things underway, but not until the ambulance has left the field and the precautionary measures have been taken.
I've been quite impressive. We had another game earlier on this morning, and the medics were fantastic on that, Jono. They've been really good. They really take it with these young boys on the field. They make sure that they're well looked after. They take the necessary precautions very seriously to ensure that the rugby play is taken care of, and that's good to see. Thanks
to GuardMed for the services rendered here today.
All right.
But we're looking to get ready for a scintillating second half here at Grey High School, Standard Bank Grey High School Rugby Festival.
We've got Marcelo Flemmer now just looking to start this second half. And we're off. Nice and deep kick followed and chased there by Thompson. Good take there by
Donnell Chinsimbidi.
Good work there. Advantage being played by the ref.
Cameron Carruthers with a kick, but no advantage. Hudson not rolling away, and so Parktown able to just settle things down and get into their rhythm here.
I think Hudson Park's really got to get down and settle down quickly, try and get a score on the ball as fast as they can if they're going to have any chance of coming back in this game. And the ball's being kicked downfield, and it's going to be a line out to Parktown just inside halfway of Hudson Park.
Cameron Carruthers, the impressive boot here, Lal. He's cleared well. He's chipped over, found some space behind the defensive line. He's done really well. Parktown with the line out.
Short line out yet again.
They're going to back ball. Dummy come to the front.
Great work there by Carl Rogers, and a long pass out here to Hudson Park's back line. Up to Taylor, big running ball player at the lock. Making some good work there as Hudson Park now look to try and get back into this game. Up to their fluff, AV Vasella. Good work. Long pass to Bowe. Man on the outside, yeah. Bulalani's got the ball, yeah. He will go one way, and that's straight over the centre. Not holding the tackle. Got back up to his feet. Mark Hanya looking. Advantage by the ref. Hudson Park, I'm sure, will go quickly. Off they go. Good work out here to AV Batella. Good feet. Great work. Great defensive work there by Parktown. Not too sure if they were 10 metres. Good work by Marcelo Fleming. Up to Wolf. Good carry by Hudson Park. Looking very dangerous on the side of the field. Ball's on the ground now. Hudson Park look to just to get that ball out a little bit quicker. Out to Voorslag. Oh, good work. Back into Voorslag. Good hands there by Mabaru. Mabaru taking it up now, and they're just setting up another pod. Got Mark Hanya on the right hand to AV. Good work out here to Armani. Wazik Armani tackled well back here by Parktown. Good pick and carry there by Wolf as they're looking to now work their way towards the midfield of Parktown. This is impressive work here by Hudson Park. Ball's a bit slow coming out. Taking up another drive up there by, looks like Armani. Good work out there by Tsetu. He goes up, and Carl Rogers there. Looks like there's an advantage for a hard tackle. Great pick up and drive there by Hudson Park. They're trying to, and no advantage given.
Well, great work here by Hudson. And they look to go for a quick one. And diving over, I'm surely going to be given. Just what Hudson was looking for. So, well done. Hudson responding well here in the opening phases of the second half, and coming back to score the first try.
It was good work from the phases that they had they stole the line out from that penalty kick from Parktown, and they just kept their position and they just worked their way up the field. And I think that's what they need to do. They need to have position, back themselves up, work their way in, and then let the ball do the work. Good thinking by the captain here. He just saw that there was a bit of space. You can see there was advantage played here by the ref, and good work there by the captain as he realised that they were just not really focused. You can see there goes Carl Rogers, nice and low, straight over the line. Great work. And the 2 points is added by AV, and the score now as they close the gap in there, 19-12. Folks, like I said to you earlier on, folks, Hudson Park have won a lot of their games from coming from behind. They're not a side that's going to sit down, so they're not going to lie down for anything. Last year against Selborne, you remember, Jono, you would have been there. They were literally out of the game, and they came right back in the second half and managed to pull it back and win that game. So they'll show a lot of grit and a lot of determination not to give up in this game.
Parktown with a re-kick. Ball went backwards. Parktown wanting to put pressure here. Clearing, goes up high, received by Cameron Carruthers on the 10-meter line, and they're looking to launch an attack. They've got some space out wide. Good play here by Parktown, looking to respond. The Pods are going to be critical in their attacking play here as they set up again. And number 5, Damien van der Schoof, coming in there nicely. They're
Good
taking it up close, just on the fringes of the ruck, playing a tight approach here.
Up to that then again, number 2, straight through again. Good defensive work there.
Donald Sigwe looking good.
Really playing it close, Jono.
Parktown opting to just play the tight game here, just bring it in close to the ruck, and making some meters here. They're just on the try line and looking to burrow through, but held there in defence. Ref saying
it's great defensive work there by Hudson Park. Looks like they turned it over, and there could be trouble here if they do go wide. They've got some good running balls. And there he goes, opened up there by Hudson Park, and offsides there. Great work there great turnover work there.
Very good work there, under the cosh a little bit there from Parktown, and Hudson having the composure and the state of mind to defend well and turn the ball over.
Jono,
good play.
Very impressed with Donnell, the number 2 from Parktown. Very good ball carrier. Changes his channels pretty well, and it seems to be just causing a bit of trouble here for Hudson Park when it gets quite close to that line. But they did very well to turn it over, counter rack at that ball out, and found a penalty for offsides.
And maybe Hudson in a little trouble there if Parktown went wide, but they decided to keep it in the close channels. This time not paying dividends. Some changes made there, rolling substitutions here at Grey, Standard Bank Grey High School Rugby Festival, and so new sub in here.
Oh, it should be a penalty there to playing the man in the air. Rifton picked it up there. He was just jumping in front of the Parktown guy, just put his hands in on Carl Rogers, and ref just seen that it was a right and knock on there. Fortunate for Hudson Park, otherwise I think the flanker from Parkside could have been through for managed to score a try.
Yeah, number 5, Damien van der Schoof, putting a lot of pressure in the front pod there. Lucky to get away with it this time. So Hudson with the feed, under a little bit of pressure here. Good exit strategy is what's needed. Ball comes out, and unlucky there, knock on by Hudson. Ball goes back into Parktown's possession, and this would be just what they want, Lau.
Yeah. I think Hudson Park just needs to take that hit, take the hit up there. They're just trying to offload in the wrong areas and just try and keep it simple. I think that's been their biggest downfall today, is they're trying to do too much in the wrong areas of the game, and now they're putting themselves under a lot of pressure at the moment. We still got 24 minutes to go, so there's no need for them to panic. They just play territory and allow themselves to get back in the game.
Parktown looking to go left here. But 8 dummies and goes right, and it's a good run by the number 8.
Great defensive work there by Hudson Park.
Pakilawa with a great take there. Ball comes back, and it's this man, Damien Osigwa, again over. This is his 3rd try of the match. Just a bollocking runner. Hudson unable to stop. It's a low sense of gravity and powerful leg drive there by Darnell Osigwa from Parktown.
Yeah, you can see Hudson Park yet again from an error that they've made when they had the ball from that try to get an exit strategy, knocked it on, just building so much pressure. And you can just see, we spoke about this gentleman number 2, very good ball runner, ball in hand. He runs great lines, and he's a very big guy. He's not small, Jono.
Great try there. Didn't give up when he was wrapped up, just worked through and was able to.
Parktown keeping their basics correctly. They stick into their pattern, and that obviously what works for them. They use their forwards as a lot, and it definitely favours them. They've scored all 4 tries.
Cameron Carruthers has been good with the boot. Should be relatively easy for him as he lines it up and looks to follow through.
Oh, and great work there by Mark Hine. Really chased that ball down, knowing that every single point counts in this game. And like I said, he's kept Hudson Park just 12 points behind. There's still, we can say, folks, 22 minutes to go, and anything could happen in this game.
Cameron Ruthers trotting back to his place here with a smirk on his face. And as you said, the pressure there just maybe being the deciding factor.
Marcelo Fleming looking to get this Hudson Park back in this with a nice little restart kick. It's definitely gone the 10 meters, and Hudson Park looked to pounce on it.
Looked like a knock there by Parktown.
Yeah.
Yes, and the ref has seen it. So opportunity here for Hudson.
Yeah, Parktown's definitely worked well today, John. They've used their possession and territory very well. They've carried exceptionally well today, and their big ball carriers have been doing a lot of work, which has been very good for them.
Yeah, I think particularly in the opposition's 22, when they get into what we call the gold zone, they're able to just launch an attack with unrelenting pods, just pressure after pressure from their forwards playing a tight game. And we see here all of this made possible by Standard Bank. I am my next.
Oh, great! I'd love to see that pass again, folks. It was a fantastic line break. Yet again, Hudson Park just been unfortunate. They've had 2 or 3 great line breaks, but unfortunately, pass just deemed to be going forward by the ref, who was in a great position. So they need to just make sure that they just work on those lines. If they, half a second later, you would have been straight through for all money. It's a great set piece here by Hudson Park, as we can have a look at this again. You can see the ball coming back here. Great work here.
Short line.
It's a great running line there by Damian Murrow. Yeah, unfortunately, the ref said the ball was not straight. So they've got to now basically come back for a scrum to Parktown. It's just been those things, John. Those things just have not gone Hudson Park's way. It could have changed the scoreline a lot if they had just, 1 or 2 of those passes were just been on line or just been behind. Would have been fantastic to see.
Parktown with the feed. Steady scrum. And again, this man, number 8, Pakilau, taking up the space. Offloading well. Parktown looking dangerous here.
Yet again, they go to their big runners. Now they got them in the back line. Even now he's going to run deep run. He's not going to be afraid. He's straight up the middle, this guy. Hudson Park are really battling on defense. They're getting back in numbers. They're trying to get back in numbers.
Parktown launching another attack here. Looking to do justice with the uproot straight level running. content to just pick it off around the fridges of the ruck, and penalty for Parktown. Again, Parktown looking strong and dangerous in opposition 22. They all started off a set piece from a scrum. Pakilau doing really well off the back of the scrum there, making meters, looking to link with these players, and good attacking run there by Parktown.
We haven't seen much of Parktown's backline today, folks. It's really been a sort of an 9-man or even 10-man game here, where they really controlled the game well with their forwards. They keep it simple, guarantee you they're going to drive this ball up. That's what's worked for them yet again. They're going quite close to the line. They keep into forwards, and now the ref has seen as obstruction, unfortunately for them. Lucky for Hudson Park, otherwise there would have been another try.
Well, it was a good sack by Hudson, and in an attempt to keep that maul alive, Parktown kind of disconnected there, and ref is calling obstruction.
Ball not going out yet at the moment, and yet again the woes just keep on going for Hudson Park. They just can't seem to find anything at the moment. Straight through the middle. Great running there by Parktown left wing.
Gift Nurenda.
Great work there by Hudson Park, Tele. I think Hudson Park is trying to go quickly, and yes, he goes straight up the middle. Great handoff, great work there. Unfortunately, just not going to hand there as Parktown just get a little bit of a lucky break there, but great work there by Hudson Park, looking to speed this game up. As Parktown now look to have numbers on the left-hand side of the field. They've got their turnover ball.
Another steal.
Great work here. Hudson Park's got numbers on the outside. Good work there by AV. Here we go. Marcelo inside. Great pass here. Yet again, those 50-50 passes are not going to hand for Hudson Park, and it's costing them possession and territory.
And Parktown looking to clear and just relieve some pressure, but it's gone direct. And so just what Hudson would like, attacking line out. But I'd agree with you, Lal. Some beautiful breaks by Hudson, and then only to miss the offload or mistime the offload. So
yeah,
unlucky there. But one or two handling errors going the way of Hudson.
Yeah, folks, we're almost halfway into the second half. Scores 24-12. This next 15 minutes is going to be very entertaining either way. I can guarantee you now, the way Parkside are playing, they're keeping it tight. They're playing a good structured game. And Hudson Park's going to have to find another gear if they really want to try and get back in this game. Very impressed with the Parkside pack of forwards, especially their number 8, Pakilau, their hooker. Great work there, great steal by them. Speak about him. And there he goes again.
Darnell Isigwa has been a battering ram in this game. Pakilau taking it up.
Great work there by their forwards yet again. They're hardly seeing the ball in the back line. Going out wide, they've got numbers on the outside. They just shift it. Great hands. And Hudson Park's defensive work just getting across there, but Parktown looking dangerous again as they work their way up into the 22. I guarantee they're going to get to one of their forwards. They're going to do a big runner here. Darnell looking to run out in the back line. Yet again, up to one of their loose forwards as he takes a good carry into the 22. Parktown have really, really worked well today with their forwards.
Pakilau again taking it up. But it's that man, Darnell Isigwa.
Back into him again.
Ball.
Can't believe he's still running. Jono, he's done a lot of work today, and he's made some massive meters for Parktown. As the ball goes out wide here to Parktown, to their backs. A rare occasion you see their backs with the ball this afternoon. Big up to Pakilau again as he takes a big hit there by Pakilau. Ball's coming out again. I can see yet again another loose forward carrying up. They've been carrying very well. Lucky for Hudson Park, he just overran that pass.
Yeah, Parktown taking a very direct route here. Just straight off the ruck and hitting it up with the forwards.
It's good work there by Hudson Park, really getting on top of the number 2 now. They're trying to close him down, but they're going to need to get the ball in. There seems to be any penalty infringement here by Hudson Park. Advantage to Parktown.
Hudson fighting for the ball. Wasn't a great pass there by Parktown, but maybe they knew the advantage was theirs.
Yeah, Hudson Park not just slowing the game down, just not rolling away. Yeah, I'm surprised the ref hasn't gone to a yellow card yet, John. It's been like 2 or 3 in a row. So, Martin is going to have a word, and if not, just let Parkside keep on doing what they're doing. They're going to go short again to their big forwards, and it's to that man, number 2, yet again. And it's got a try.
Unbelievable stuff here by Parktown. Darnell Segwa. He is unstoppable. 4 tries in a row. But he's looking a little bit worse for wear. They're on the touchline, but the try has been awarded. 4 tries in one match. Unheard of, Lal.
And he's a hooker.
Wow.
Normally we see the wings have scored here. Parktown's tries, they've scored 5 tries here this afternoon, folks. Every single one of them has gone to, 4 of them have gone to the hooker, and the one has gone to, I think, a loose head prop. So showing you that they're sticking to their structures, they're doing it exceptionally well, and it's working for them. It might not be the most entertaining rugby, but they're doing it well.
Lal, how could we not mention him as man of the match?
100%.
You know, still some time before the end of the game, but my goodness, this man is a battering ram. Yeah, we see just how powerful he is on the leg drive. Does well to reach over and score there.
He's got such a good presence of mind, John. There you get down to ground, holding the ball very well. Hasn't lost the ball in contact at all. So he's obviously got very good, strong arms. There he went down to ground, still knew that he was a little bit short and just stretching over and pinning the ball down. Good work here by Parktown. Really making hard work here for Hudson Park to even be in the game at all.
Darnell Sigwa showing some great composure as Cameron Carruthers looks for the conversion. Good strike, curls in, great attempt. Conversion is good. 31-12 Parktown lead against Hudson Park here at the Standard Bank Grey High School Rugby Festival in association with Powerade and supported by Go FM.
We've got 11 minutes left, and Hudson Park are really letting it for too late here. They're not really sticking to their basics. They've been really battered and bruised here by the, I would say, the front rows of Parktown, and all credit to Parktown.
Great effort there by number 4, Mava Marafane, but it's knocked on, and Hudson has an opportunity to launch in the opposition half.
Now this Parkside pack of forwards, John, has been quite impressive the way they're working. Their 8, their lock, their front row has been phenomenal, and they've really single-handedly just outclassed Hudson Park today. Let's see if Hudson Park's got anything to do with their backs. All offsides there, backline way offsides there, and the ref very clever in how they just crouched up off behind. It's been called, he's seen it. Great work there by the ref, and we actually thought they were clever enough to get behind his back, and off they go again.
Take, yeah.
Mark Hine looking to offload. Great work there to Damien Murrow. Goes to ground. Hudson Park now look to try and speed up this game. Outside wide to Rogers. Rogers up to Wolf. Good defensive work there by Parktown. Hudson Park now looking to get quick ball back here up to Thomas. Tele now takes straight direct route over. Good work here by Hudson Park. Back to AV. Long work to Damien Murrow, and yet again, folks, he's not going. There's no advantage given by the ref. It's just been those passes, Johnny.
Good phases there by Hudson, though. Quick ruck ball. Great place to launch an attack, but unfortunately, forwards of Hudson not having the same demolition.
No.
Demolition power that Parktown has. They've just been phenomenal up front,
Now they should think they'll just try and keep the ball outside wide to their backs. Unfortunately, those 1 or 2 passes have just been overrun. And, you know, you just wish your back should be just slightly deeper to allow for that. Ball at the base now. Good work out here by Mark Hahn. Long pass out to Flemmer. Here we go. Great feet by Flemmer. Great draw. Oi! Great defensive work there by the 15 by Parktown. Hudson now look to just set up another phase. Yet again, just short of the line. Mark Hahn there calling the troops in there. Yet again, trying to suck in 1 or 2 defenders. Penalty advantage by the ref. Out to AV. Great work there by AV. Great try.
Again, number 10, the fluff. Avuyile Mabek there, just amazing. Feet displayed there, twinkle toes, stepping through, making the space where there was none. And Avuyile Mabek there with a great try. That's his 2nd try of the match. Player to watch.
Well, folks, you see Hudson kicked that ball over quickly. They still believe that there's still 8 minutes to go. They're only 2 tries behind, so they're going to try their very best to try and stay in this game. He's had good feet, John. He's really shown good balance. He attacks so well. He moves quickly off the side step, which is very hard to judge. And great work. 31-19. There's 7 minutes to go, and Hudson Park have formed up, and they believe that they can come back in this game. Deep kick here by Parktown, taken in there by Thompson. As it goes down to ground, cleared up. Hudson Park looks to go up by the hooker, Twete. A massive difference in size between the 2 hookers here. Tele goes up now, outside the offloads. Now great work here by Hudson Park. Murray is not held in the tackle as he gets up now, as he works his way up to the halfway line. Quick ball out to the right, and Hudson Park now looking like they've got a bit of fire in their belly. And Tele goes up the middle of the field. Hudson Park now looking to spread that ball outside wide, just a bit slow. AV, good little chip and kick. Could this be the work? No advantage here. Looks like the ref's going back for a penalty to Hudson Park. Now, why couldn't they play like this earlier, Jono?
So, Lal, Hudson really upping the antics, and looking to bring on the tempo. And it's working for them. I think Parktown would want to just get back to the old type of playing, up with the forwards and keep the possession. But Hudson got some other ideas here, looking good in the closing stages of this game. But have they left it too late?
Yeah, that's the thing that they've got to try and score in the next hour, next 2 minutes to try and give themselves a chance to have a final assault if they're going to give themselves any chance of winning this game. But really, when they do have open play, they do look quite dangerous, and that's what I think they should be trying to do. Blindside open on the right there, would they use it? And they go blindside again. Hand, Fleming. Great work here by Nyaka. Nyaka's through. Great defensive work here. Mark Hahn's got the ball. He's just short of the line. Hudson Park getting their numbers now as they look to recover this ball. Quick work here by Hudson Park as they work their way back into this game. Slowing down by Parktown. Great work here by Parktown.
They got space out wide here, Hudson. They're going to look to play it wide.
Great work here. Great holding on the ball. Great work by Hudson Park. As he over. Great try. This is what we said, folks. This side have got a tendency to come back from the death, Jono. They did it on Saturday. It looked like they're doing it now. Running back to the halfway line. There's great work there by, is it Taylor? Great decision here by the works of
Lal, every time Hudson's taking it wide, playing the expansive game, they are looking very dangerous. Parktown has done well up to now to keep it up in amongst the forwards and play the tight game, but Hudson wanting to play expansive, spreading the ball wide and looking to run Parktown here in the closing phase of this game.
Just got about 3.5 minutes, folks, and the score's 31-24. The conversion wasn't made, so all down to the last 3.5 minutes as Hudson Park now look to gather the ball, regathered. Yeah, good work there by Parktown to get on that loose ball. They're going to keep it tight up front. Great work here by Hudson Park to defensive holding them. Good running there by the loose forward, number 7, Sibanda. They've got men on the outside. Yeah, Hudson Park. Oh, great defensive work there by Hudson Park. And I can guarantee you now they're going to look to go with their tight 5 here. Parktown, as they've been working so well with them.
Parktown taking it up through.
Stolen. Been stolen there by Hudson Park. Kyle Rogers in the tackle, took off the ball. They got men outside on the outside. They got Hooker. Great. Oh, Tete, Marcella Fleming. Bulalani Nake. Great work here by Hudson Park as they look to try and win this game. Tete going up the field now, looking for someone to offload to. Step in the feet. Tele, Wolf. Great work by Wolf, and he's through by the big guy. Goes to ground. Great work here by Hudson Park as they look to try and get back up this field. Han out now to Bokolo. Bokolo out to Twete, and unfortunately Bokolo has knocked that ball on. Fantastic enterprise in rugby there from Hudson Park, showing what they can do when they've got the ball, and you feel that they should have been playing like this from the start of the game.
Just so unfortunate here that Hudson, look at the stepping here from number 2. Wow, that's 1, that's 2. That's the 3rd. And I think he even goes for 4th. There's the 4th. Is he playing in the right position, Lau? But Hudson looking great here on the attack. Just spreading the ball, hitting the space. But Parktown now with the feed, and Hudson looking for a massive scrum there to turn the ball over. But it's still Parktown's feed. And
about a minute and a half to go, folks. They're going to try and keep it as close as they make a quick rolling sub. Very clever here by Parktown, just winding that clock down as best they can, and quickly made a sub on there with about a minute to go now. Hudson Park need to get this ball if they've got any chance of trying to level the score. Yeah, just an early shove there from Hudson Park. Just too eager to get that ball. I'm sure Parktown will slow it down. And I'm sure they will just... yeah,
Cameron Carruthers happy to clear here. His boot has been a telling factor of this game. And slowing things down here. Parktown takes a tap. Clears. And ref says that's the ball game. Brought to you by Standard Bank.
Yeah, Jono, what an entertaining game. Yeah, Standard Bank, we thank them for bringing you this live coverage at the Grey High School Rugby Festival in association with Powerade and supported by Algo Bay. A great game of rugby. Parktown eventually deserved winners 31-24 over Hudson Park. I felt Hudson Park left their good play to the last 7 minutes of the game. Parktown really used their forwards, their big forwards, to their advantage, and well deserved it. Jono, what are your thoughts?
We have to go back to that man, Donald Osigwa. Number 2, the battering ram of Parktown boys, and also to mention Pakilao.
Yeah.
So amongst the forwards, they were just too good to stem the tide there. Hudson playing some enterprising rugby in their backs, maybe not getting enough possession at key moments of the game, and so Parktown coming away victors here. Well done, 31-24.
Thank you, folks, and we see you ready for the next game. Thank you.